Good day, students, and welcome to our integration practice series, where we take questions of various difficulties and provide detailed solutions. To kick this off, we start with a difficult one. Evaluate the integral x to the power 5 times the square root of 2 minus x cubed. Just as a recap, for solving integrals, we have two main methods, u-substitution and integration by parts. We use u-substitution when we have a difference of power of 1. That is because we take the derivative of the term we substitute as u, and we aim to cancel the other term. On the other hand, integration by parts is used when we can cancel out the derivative of one term with the integral of the other. Or it is used when taking the derivative of one term eventually turns it into a constant. Back to the question. Since the difference of powers here is 2, we use integration by parts. However, if we apply it directly, it won't work out. You can test this yourself and see that the integral keeps on getting longer and more complex. The terms won't cancel. Then, the trick here is that we split the first term. We write it as x cubed times x squared. We choose u as x cubed and dv as the remaining term. Du over dx gives 3x squared. Du equals 3x squared dx. And to integrate dv, we use u-substitution. Let's say u equals 2 minus x cubed. I'm solving this on the side here so that we don't get confused because of having two u's. Then du equals negative 3x squared dx. Rearranging it, dx equals du over negative 3x squared. We plug these values back in now. We have x squared in the top and bottom, so they cancel out, and we are left with negative 1 over 3 times the integral of u to the power 1/2 times du. Integrating it now gives us negative 1 over 3 times 2 over 3 times u power 3 over 2. Simplifying it, we get negative 2 over 9, u powered 3 over 2. Plugging back the value for u, we get the value for v. All right, now finally we use the integration by parts formula. We use the general form as guidance and plug in values. So we plug in u times v minus the integral of v times du. We can simplify this a notch.
Another tricky integral.
No need to panic. This looks awfully similar.
Exactly. This looks really similar to the integral for dv. The only difference is the power of the 2 minus x cubed term. Solving it in a similar fashion, we can quickly evaluate it, and the only difference here will be that the power becomes 5 over 2, which in turn changes the constant value to negative 2 over 15 instead of 2 over 9. Then we can multiply the brackets and take the LCM of the denominators. We can now take negative 2 over 45 times 2 minus x cubed whole power 3 over 2 as common. This leaves us some terms inside the brackets, which can be simplified. Doing that gives us our final simplified answer, negative 2 over 45 times 2 minus x cubed whole power 3 over 2 times 3x squared plus 4 plus c.